Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it. Hi. This week's Torah portion is called Korach. And it's basically about a man named Korach. Now this guy, he picks a fight with Moses. And he brings 250 men with him. Korach is upset because he thinks that Moses has set himself above all the other people. Korach says, all the other people are holy too. Why do you set yourself above and apart? Well, Moses is so surprised by this accusation that he just falls to the ground in humble prayer. But when he gets up, Moses is very angry, and he tells Korach and his followers to bring their fire pan with incense to the tent of meeting, and let God be the judge of who is holy by accepting each man's offering. They all show up at the tent of meeting, and Moses said, if these men die a natural death, then you will know that God did not send me. Just as Moses finished his words, the earth opens up and swallows Korach's people and all their possessions. Then God brings a plague upon the people, and over 14,000 of Korach's followers die. All this because of a dispute between two people. Have you ever had a disagreement with a friend or a family member? Let's consider some ways that we can resolve conflict. I know that sometimes we feel right and justified in a situation, and we're not gonna budge one bit until the other person comes and makes an apology first. What would it take for you to be the one to make the apology first? Could you call up your friend or family member and ask them to talk about what happened? Would it be possible for you to consider all the aspects of the disagreement and take responsibility for your part? There's a great saying, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? I know. Sometimes we want to be both. However, that kind of thinking doesn't lead to resolution. Most times, when we approach a conflict in a peaceful and restorative way, it gets resolved. The prophet Solomon was a direct descendant of Korach. We know Solomon for writing some of the most beautiful psalms. Isn't it interesting that such a learned and spiritual man came from a family line leading back to Korach? I think that can teach us something very important. Something good can always come from something bad. When we resolve a difference with someone, typically our relationship grows deeper and stronger. Let's learn from what happened between Moses and Korach and do our best to communicate in relationships so we aren't brought to the point of accusing one another of things unnecessarily. When we can do this, we will have a happier life, a peaceful life with ourselves and with each other. All right, that's our Torah time for today. Shalom. Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it.